Over 4,000 financial institutions have now made it official they're gearing up to adopt XRP by the end of 2025. The move that could send its price absolutely soaring. According to Forbes, XRP could hit a staggering $59,472 in just the next 6 to 8 months, and some projections are even more bullish, potentially pushing it above $100,000. Why? Because Brad Cunningham, CEO of Ripple, has made it clear with Bitcoin expected to smash through $200,000 by year's end, XRP is positioned to outpace it entirely, especially as $54 trillion in liquidity begins to move into the XRP ledger, starting in just a matter of days. Let's take a step back. Bitcoin is already trading at around $107,000, and just a couple weeks ago, it was flirting with $120K. This upward momentum is just the beginning, and it highlights exactly why owning just 10 XRP could be the smartest move you ever make. Seriously, if you've been sitting on the sidelines, now might be your final window. Whether you hold millions, thousands, or even zero XRP, the reality is that just 10 tokens could be enough to transform your life financially. We're talking potential overnight millionaire territory. And the best part, we've partnered with Upload, the largest XRP-based platform in the space, to bring you exclusive insight and opportunities. This isn't just another crypto hype story. This could be the one move that creates generational wealth. Don't get left behind. There's now an exclusive opportunity for you to claim free XRP. Yes, completely free. Here's how it works. Simply like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and share it with your friends. Once that's done, head to Upload using the special referral link in the description below. After signing up, complete a quick transaction, and don't worry, it can be any amount. Whether it's just a penny, a dollar, or more, it's totally up to you. As long as you sign up and make a transaction, which takes less than 5 minutes, you could receive up to $100 in free credits that you can use to buy XRP instantly. So not only do you get the chance to build your XRP portfolio, but you can do it without spending any of your own money. It's essentially a risk-free way to get 50 to 100 XRP, depending on how much you use the bonus, giving you the perfect head start to prepare for the financial shifts ahead. Think about it. 5 minutes today could potentially turn into multi-millions over the next few years. Even Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, has hinted that legacy systems like Swift, which currently processes 14% of global settlements, are looking toward blockchain-based solutions. This is your moment to position yourself before that transition goes mainstream. Don't miss it. Over the next 5 years, analysts project that a staggering 1.4 trillion volume from Swift, as 14% of their total processing power, could begin flowing directly into the XRP ecosystem. Now that might sound far-fetched at first glance, but let's break it down. Right now, XRP is trading at 2.1 ATM tiers, and even at that level, it's handling around $1.53 billion in daily volume. But make no mistake, XRP's true value is significantly undervalued. The potential for a supply shock is growing rapidly, especially when you consider the broader landscape. Not only is Swift's capital expected to migrate into the XRP ledger, but we're also looking at trillions more entering from over 4,000 financial institutions that are preparing to adopt XRP before the end of 2025. Let's spotlight a few of these major players. Big banks like JP Morgan have reportedly approved XRP payments for credit cards and mortgages, confirmed across multiple sources, including Google. Wells Fargo has also joined in, allowing XRP to be used for settling credit card bills and loans. That's not all. Some Wall Street veterans are even comparing the current opportunity in XRP to buying Apple stock back in its early days. And the momentum continues. Ripple has officially partnered with the Bank for International Settlements to support transactions involving a whopping $14.5 trillion in the global derivatives market, as coordinated by the World Derivatives Market Association. Bottom line, this isn't just speculation, the foundation is already being built. And believe it or not, this isn't just about banks and institutions. We're now seeing action at the level of entire countries. According to James, a senior Ripple executive overseeing global cross-border payment solutions, more than 30 nations have now either started building or are planning to launch their own central bank digital currencies on the XRP ledger, and this could all start unfolding within the next few months. Yes, this is real. Whether you've seen the clip before or not, this is a confirmed report, and I'll break it down for you right now before we roll the footage. James made it clear, here are the hard numbers. 5 countries are already deep into development, nearing completion of their CBDCs on XRP. Another 5 nations have been greenlit and are about to start building, and an additional 20 countries have formally reached out to Ripple, expressing interest in building their CBDCs directly on the XRP ledger. This is absolutely monumental. We're now talking about 15.3% of the world's nations looking to build their sovereign digital currencies using XRP's infrastructure. That's 30 countries actively shifting toward a blockchain-powered financial future, with Ripple and XRP at the heart of it all. This is no longer speculation. This is happening live in real time. You need to pay attention. And what's even more mind-blowing is who these countries actually are. We're not just talking about small economies. This includes major global players like Russia, the United Arab Emirates, Japan, and several others. According to Ripple's own report titled Crypto Means Business CBDCs on the XRP ledger, nations such as Palau, Montenegro, Uruguay, Hong Kong, New Zealand, Russia, Japan, and the UAE have all either begun or are in the process of launching central bank digital currencies built directly on the XRP ledger. And keep in mind, these are just the publicly confirmed countries. There are likely many others who are already involved behind the scenes, but haven't disclosed their participation just yet. But here's the real headline. The XRP ledger is positioned to handle over $650 trillion in value transfers, thanks to partnerships and integrations with some of the most powerful financial institutions on the planet. That's not a typo. $650 trillion in global liquidity could begin moving through XRP in the near future. This is the kind of shift that redefines the financial system as we know it. If you're not paying attention to this now, you may end up missing one of the biggest wealth-building events of our generation. Now, here's where it really gets wild. We're talking about institutional level money, and I mean next level numbers. One of the biggest developments is coming from RealFi, a powerhouse organization that's preparing to onboard $64.39 trillion in real-world assets. Yes, trillion with a T, directly onto the XRP ledger. And the key player in all this, their native token, Real Token, which is also built entirely on the XRPL. We'll break this all down shortly, but something that completely caught my attention was this, a bold prediction stating that XRP could one day be worth $10 million per coin, or at the very least, $1 million per XRP. That would mean holding just 10 XRP could make you a deca millionaire. This was first floated in a video by E. Smitty back in 2022, where he claimed that Bitcoin was simply a test run and that XRP is the real financial evolution destined to become the first multi-million-dollar token. His message, don't be the bank's customer, be the bank before the bank goes live. And it's not just him. Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, has said that while Bitcoin might hit $200,000, XRP will eventually surpass it. Even Forbes has touched on this, although they reportedly deleted the article mentioning that XRP could be the new Bitcoin with a projected price around. Arthur Brito, one of the original XRP architects, has also stated that the system must scale to serve all 7.5 billion people globally and that XRP is designed for $10,000. So when we talk about potential supply shock, we're not speculating years down the road. We're talking days to weeks. That massive $64 trillion inflow could start as early as 2 to 3 weeks from now, with RealFi officially bringing the global real estate market and other real-world assets onto the XRP ledger. Even more exciting, RealFi's team confirmed they're finalizing a major institutional partnership which would unlock millions in new liquidity, all running through the Real Token ecosystem. And because Real Token is built on the XRPL, every transaction must go through XRP, triggering a ripple effect across the network. Some analysts believe that even if just 1% of that $64 trillion flows through Real Token, the price could spike to $65,000 almost overnight. And when that happens, XRP itself could rocket to $11,000, possibly in a matter of hours. So if you're still on the fence, this might be your last chance before the floodgates open. Now let's talk about something massive, the Real Token burn report. The RealFi team has officially completed the burn of 20% of their Phase 1 token supply, and the numbers are jaw-dropping. Nearly 15 million Real tokens, specifically 14.99 million, have been permanently removed from circulation. That's a huge move for price potential. Before the burn, they ran over $500,000 in test transactions, and the burn itself took place across 9 separate on-chain transactions. This kind of strategic supply reduction is exactly what fuels bullish momentum. And yes, the charts are looking extremely bullish right now. At the time of this recording, Real Token is trading at just 2 cents. And with such strong support zones and minimal resistance, we could easily see a breakout to $60, $70, $100 and beyond. Remember, if just 1% of that 6,500 Intrissa Versato there is funneled through this token, we could see a target of $65,000 per Real Token. And that's not a wild guess. That's math. What's even more exciting, Real Token has been called the most promising project on the XRP ledger. It's earned a 100% BRX score, a perfect KYC compliance rating, and it ranks as low risk among top 3 holders. This is the kind of validation that serious investors look for. Just yesterday, volume increased from $1,500 to over $1,600, and momentum is clearly building. Here's the key takeaway. The breakout hasn't happened yet, but it's close. Once this train leaves the station, you won't get this entry price again. If you wait, you might find yourself buying at the top, chasing a price that's already gone vertical. But if you move smart, this 25% pullback from a gain of over 100,000% could be the perfect entry window. Now, of course, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Always do your own research and never invest more than you're willing to lose. But if you're interested, head over to payrealfi.com to explore RealFi's revolutionary real estate and payment platform. You'll find everything there, how their 2-token ecosystem works, with both Real Token and XRP, how to acquire both, and where to store them. You can use their buy widget or go straight through one of the exchanges currently listing Real Token. All the links you need are in the description below. Alright legends, if you got value from this, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone who needs to see it before it's too late. This is the future of finance, and it's happening right now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.